Chapter 5. The Downfall. Violence included. This camp thing was such a bad idea, but if it's how I can get back at Erin for that fight, I'll have to do this. I have to weather this. I have to get my Quinton back, whatever it takes. I don't know how she does this archery thing, but it's alright, I guess. Nice break from cheering, but meh, it's been 2 days now. If I don't make my mark now, I'll end up being eliminated and I need to stay in the game to get my revenge. Yes, I have to keep my head in the game. 1 day later. I found the best way to up those points was in the sauna. There's this guy Erin keeps talking to. Hades? Dude, who calls their child after the patron of the dead? What? His parents were fans of the game, surely. Oh, well, whatever, he's cute. And somehow Erin finds it within herself to talk to him. So, that means I have to win him over to my side, and quickly before the evening. Ooh, didn't even change from the towel, huh? Damn, that back definition. Hey, Hades, didn't see you there. Oh, hey. Doesn't seem too pleased to see me. Oh, we didn't talk much in the sauna either. Time to change that. So, were you trying out your shots again? Will you try your shots out again? I've been trying to hit a trick shot in the bullseye, but like the strings are kind of too taut, so I have to use this method to kind of relax my arm, and then Eris. It's tiring, right? But I think I'm getting the Eris! Huh? Had he been calling me for a while? Had I put my foot in it? Huh? Sorry, I just got carried away. Yeah, you do that like way too much. All I've ever heard is my cheer technique this, my bicep curl technique that. I can't give a shit how you wave your arms like a bloody lunatic to rile up the crowd. Anyone can do that and do a better job than you probably do. Just because we share the sauna doesn't mean we're buddies, okay? Now please, go away. Okay. I'll just, I'm waiting. Bruh, rude. If he didn't like me talking, he could have at least been nicer. What the hell? Or has Erin played on his mind as well? Damn. I always said the good-looking ones are untrustworthy. Alright, well, if that's not gonna work, then I think I just have to take the fight to Erin herself. Yeah, that works. Now, just to corner her somewhere. Little did oh-so-talented Eris know someone had already planned a little ambush. Later that evening. Come on, folks! Tortillas or the scones! Pick your poison! Haha, Miss Samaya, ever the dinner lady. She excused that prim and proper lady vibe, but I know she's just doing it for the sake of being a staff member. Oh, don't think I haven't missed the little smile she emerged from with. Don't think I haven't missed the little smile she emerged with from the main wing. You already smile like that when you've had a good time in the sheets. If my plan works, I can surely tease her about this. First things first, sibling showdown. Let me grab a plate of tortillas first. Hey, Erin, how's the food? Good. You're eating it, so that means something. Can't even have a normal talk about food. Can Hades please put some clothes on? I'm trying to have a fight here. Hey, why not get 2 birds with 1 stone? I can't ever talk about anything normal with you. Everything is about you anyway. Yeah? Why shouldn't it be? Last I looked, you were the reject in class, not me. Right, because I need my snobby little cheer sluts to back me up in the classroom fights. There's honor in standing on your own feet, you know? Excuse me? Cheer sluts? Well, duh. If you girls aren't can-canning each other, you're trying so bloody hard to get the boys to notice you. Don't think I haven't noticed you guys completely wayside the dress code. Aren't you supposed to have some kind of boxers with the skirt? Oh, hell no. She is not calling me out in public like this. I already said they're so uncomfortable. No, I tried them myself. God, they were some of the best shorts I've ever worn in my supposedly miserable life. You just leave them out because you like to flash the crowd. Says the bitch who got a pair of boys' pants in her back somewhere. Yeah, your boys' pants. By the way, I never found out how you met Quinton. Right. Tell me, was he your boy from the bleachers? You jumped so high you did some weird step and he was like, oh, damn. As the fight persisted, Hades began to seethe. The world around him blurred. All he heard was natter, 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 natter. Natter, 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 natter. Ah! When will Eris stop lying out of her ass? Her pure soul was blacker than... No. No, no, no. Not here. Not here. You're just trash talking my boyfriend because you don't have one. Yeah, that's right. At least when I have a boyfriend, I won't be screwing him in the same room I'm supposed to share with my sister. Erin said this loud enough to elicit gasps from the surrounding people. That was unfathomable. You bitch. Take it back. Take what back? The jizz in his pants he left behind? Erin, you stop the smear campaign right here, right now. It's not a smear campaign if it's the truth. Nah, you know what? Let's do this. Let's tell everyone why you're actually here. You're just here to ruin shit for me because I outed your relationship to our parents. They asked you to let them know if any of us were dating. Since when did you give a damn about what our parents wanted? I always cared for that except when they told me to get different hobbies. It's the only thing we disagree on. Seems like even that's too hard to get through your thick skull. Nah, don't twist this. You've always had it out for me. Oh my god, here it comes. The waterworks, the poor me act. Listen, honey, if you're trying to woo Hades there, the boy literally has the namesake of Death's patron. He ain't glancing your way. Internally. Really, huh? That's what this I'm so great act was about? A twin is dumber than I thought? Ah. No, please, Erin. He's literally standing there. He can tell us who he prefers. What if he's not even interested? Not that there are many other candidates anyway. You know what, Eris? Enlighten me, bitch queen. We can't all be winners. And by we, I mean you specifically. So go ahead. Curse me out. Curse my existence. You're just proving everything I've ever thought and suspected about you. Erin gave her sister one last glance. She'd said her piece. She'd aired the dirty laundry that needed to be done. If this was Samaya's intention with the food, it was a damn good idea. Whew, all that arguing had worn her out. Probably a good time to seek out an activity for the evening. Probably help the busty chick pack the rest of the food away. That would do nicely. Those scones will make a great packed lunch. After grabbing a doggy bag, she probably simmered down and talked to Valentina. She was such a nice lady. She had a daughter a few years younger than Erin and seemed to be in awe of someone who helped keep her little cafe clean from thugs. So many better people to talk to. Erin had barely moved from her seat. Ah, you useless, wretched bitch! Get off me, you hoe! What the hell? Erin hated her sister with a passion, but she would never raise a hand to her. Ever. That was the straw that broke the camel's back and the atoms within. Hades stood in alarm. Lorelai nodded. Ashley squealed in shock. Lou couldn't move an inch. Had she seriously beaten down her own sister? Even if they hated each other, that was no reason for things to get physical. Erin was not going to let this stand. Ashley opened her mouth, but Lorelai subtly shook her head. Fate needed to run its course. Amelia, you're security, right? I am. Then I'd like to report an assault. The incident was already fed live to me. I've sent backup to deal with the situation. As a result of this, I'm sending a message to the rest of the staff. We're going to have to cut this trip short. Are you okay? Yeah, I'll be good. Good. Follow staff's instructions to the letter. No. Damn it all. Why did I have to do that? She didn't call security, did she? Are you Eris Chavez Ralston? I am, yes. I'm arresting you on account of physical aggravated assault. What? Come quietly, otherwise you'll have obstructing a case of justice added to your record. Record. A record. Shit. This is it. This is the end. Quentin, I will never get you now. Everyone will look twice at me twice before interacting. No one will look at me. No one. It's over. I'm screwed. All because of that bitch. It's her fault I snapped. Ruins. Ruins!